There are multiple ways to record an electric guitar, each with its own pros and cons. In this video, we're going to take a look at one of the most common methods, which is recording our amplifier with a microphone. However, in the description and on this card over here, I'm leaving you other videos with other methods that might interest you. Since the explanation of each of the methods takes a little bit of time, I prefer to make several videos, and that way you can choose the method that best suits you. All right, let's get started. Welcome to the channel. My name is Andres, and on this channel you will find videos about guitars, amps, pedals, music theory, applied music theory, and more. If this is something you're interested in, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. To record your amp with a microphone, you will need a 1/4-inch audio cable like this one, also known as a 6.3mm cable for all the metric folks out there. You're also going to need a microphone cable, also known as XLR cable, like this one. You'll need your amp, your guitar, a microphone of course, and an audio interface. In case you have a USB microphone, the microphone cable and the audio interface won't be necessary. First, you connect the 1/4-inch cable to your guitar, then to your pedals or pedal board, and from there you go to your amp. If you don't have pedals, then you go straight to the amp. So far, this is pretty much standard. Then you're going to connect the microphone with its respective cable to the audio interface and place the microphone in front of the speaker of your amplifier. To better see where the speaker of your amp is, in case it is not obvious, I recommend you take a flashlight or use the one on your phone to find the center of the cone. The position of the microphone is going to affect the sound you're going to get. The closer to the center, the brighter and more present the sound will be. The further from the center, the darker it will be. You can also play with the proximity of the microphone to the speaker and the angle of the microphone. Different distances and angles will give you different results. If you have two microphones, you can also use both at the same time and then mix them in your audio editing program. Each microphone has its own tonal characteristic. This means that some frequencies are more pronounced than others. This is known as frequency response. Using two different microphones allows you to have a larger color palette available to work with, and it also allows for more complex positioning options. Of course, using two microphones adds more variables to the equation, which can lead to phase problems, so you have to be a little bit careful to avoid unwanted results. In the description, I'm leaving you a link with an explanation of what phase problems are in case you want to have a little bit more information about it. Now I want to show you what my guitar sounds like recorded with a Shure SM58 and a T-Bone SC400. Pay close attention to how the sound changes when I use one or two microphones and when I change their position relative to the speaker. If you are completely new to the world of audio recording and you are not familiar with what an audio interface is, in a few words, it is a device that is responsible for taking an analog audio signal, that means ordinary electrical signals like the ones you get from your guitar or microphone, and converting them into a digital signal, that means ones and zeros, that your computer can understand. The reason an external device is used to do this is because most computers on the market are not designed to do this quickly and efficiently. This is very important when recording audio because if the analog to digital conversion, also known as AD conversion, does not happen fast enough, the amount of time it takes for the signal to enter the computer, be converted, and played back is very long, creating a delay that we call latency. Too much latency makes it very difficult to record together with other instruments, and there is also a disconnect between what you play and the moment that you play and when you listen to it, which usually makes playing very complicated and or sometimes altogether impossible. There are many audio interface options in the market, from some very affordable like the Behringer Euphoria UM2 to some professional ones that cost around $1,000 or more. If you would like me to go into further detail about audio interfaces, leave me a comment and a like. Alright, moving on. Micing your amp is the standard method used in recording studios, and under the right conditions, it delivers what in the industry is considered as the best results. However, there are a couple of drawbacks with this method for all of us who are not in a recording studio. Depending on the type of music you play or the type of microphone you use, you may have to turn up the volume on your amp quite a bit to get to that sweet spot or to reach the levels necessary for recording. And if you live in a small apartment like me, this is not always possible. Also, if you have noisy neighbors, like me, it is possible that part of that noise slips into your recording. To solve this problem, we can use different devices that allow us to take the signal from our amp and send it to our audio interface without having to go through the speaker. We will be talking about that in another of the videos that I mentioned at the beginning. In case the videos are not ready yet, please give me a little time, and if they're ready, then you can click here. I hope this information was useful to you. If you know someone interested in this recording method, please share the video, and if you liked it, hit the thumbs up. If you want to listen to my band, you can click here somewhere on the screen. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.